Hopeless Fan Podcast. It has been a pretty crazy day for myself.
Yeah?
Just a lot. You ever get one of those days where you just like, as soon as you get done with work, and then it's immediately you have something else that you have to go do, and then another thing you have to go do, and you just
That's usually every time I come to Lebanon for a podcast. It's after Xavier's practice, and I'm in the same traffic you're in, but it's to start the drive.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. So, so I had to get my brakes done, just changed on my car. So I had to go straight from Waynesville to Middletown because the guy I go to, his shop is in Middletown.
Got a guy.
And so I drive all the way to Middletown. It's out of school traffic. I have to go through Waynesville, and then I have to go through Springboro, and then I have to go through Franklin. So it's like 3 schools are all getting out. And, oh my gosh, can you hear me?
A little bit.
My echo? Yeah, that's going to drive me nuts. So I get there, I drop my car off, and I called the people that work at the Hertz that I used to work at. And I'm like, hey, I'm getting my car worked on. I'm going to make a reservation. Do you guys still, like, drop the cars off there so I can just drop my car off, get my car, and go? And they said yes. This was yesterday. And I got there, and it's not there. So I call them, and I'm like, hey, they said it was going to be here. They're like, yeah, I'm by myself, so it's here. You're going to have to come get it. So I was like, okay. So I go back to my guy. I got a guy. Go back to my guy and say, hey, can you run me up to Monroe? Go get this. So I was like, yeah. So we get in the car, we're heading up there, and as we're heading up there, this white car comes flying past on our left side, and then we hear, and then we turn and look, and she was like, she must have been texting or driving or distracted by something, because she was like, the person was turning left in front of her and waiting for us to pass them, and she, instead of rear slamming into them, she went off onto the sidewalk, but right into a fire hydrant.
Oh.
And I was like, I saw her smack in the fire hydrant. I fully expected, like,
yeah,
like the shutoff valve
That's what
worked.
I picked. Hey, Arnold.
Yeah, the shutoff valve worked, so it didn't spray up from under her car. So the other guy, my guy, is driving my car. I'm in the passenger seat, so I would have just kept going because I don't give a fuck. But he stopped and, like, turned around and, like, pulled behind him, was like to check on her. Good Samaritan stuff. And so we get out of the car, and she gets out, and she's got, like, this 10-year-old kid with her. She's probably, like, early 20s. And she's like visibly like shaken, and we're like,
visibly in a wrecked car,
right? And she's like, oh my god, and we're like, are you okay? She's like, this is my second accident since last Friday. This is not my car. This is somebody's car that I'm borrowing.
Sure.
It's like, maybe you should probably stop texting and driving. We're like, okay, well, your car's still in reverse.
What if you ask, are you okay? And she's like visibly shaking. She's like, my phone's cracked.
My parlay didn't cash. So she gets back in her car, and we're like, just reverse off of it, and she goes and pulls off of it, and then like pulls in the parking lot, and then since he's like a car guy, he's like taking a look at it. I'm just standing there like, okay, all fucking day, and
I feel like I had a thing here first.
Yeah. And then he's like looking, and he was like, yeah, you've cracked your radiator. And there's just like coolant just spilling out of the bottom of her car. And he's like, how far do you live from here? And she's like, 10 minutes. He's like, okay, you're not going to make it that far. You've got maybe 3 to 5 minutes. And he was like, go over the train tracks.
Who puts an actual time frame on a car, though? He does, I guess. 3 minutes versus 10? You don't know.
Before the engine seizes up because
we're
it gets too hot.
wasting time talking here,
right? And he's like, go over the train tracks, make a right, go to that body shop right there. That guy will take care of him. Tell Troy sent you. He'll give you an estimate and get everything taken care of, and then you can, while you're waiting on the estimate, you can have somebody come pick you up. And she's like, okay. And she's like, this is my little brother, I'm raising him. And I was like, this is my second accident. And also like, well, you're about to not have insurance either because you're about to get your ass dropped for 2 accidents within a week's time span. And then so we leave her. I go pick up my rental, and then I'm like, he's like, hey, do you have any rotors? I was like, shit, I only bought pads. I forgot to buy rotors, so I had to go back to Middletown to get some rotors and drop those off at the body shop, and then drive all the way home to Lebanon, and then come down here. And there was huge traffic, but yeah, I was like, see somebody plow into a fire hydrant was pretty cool.
It's pretty crazy that he's like, hey, you just got in your second accident since Friday. Now hurry up and get over there. Get home. You have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes for this 10-minute drive.
We could see the body shop from where we're standing. He was like, you need to leave before, like, a police or anybody from the city or somebody shows up and reports this to the police because
someone not cool comes.
Right, because you're gonna have to pay to replace the fire hydrant too. So he was like, go, get out of here.
Hey, remember when your car worked? Good luck.
All right. So yeah, that was my day.
Crazy start to the day. Yeah, we're back. I just wanted to start off before we get into stand-up bunk and all that. The NFL is just wild this year.
Parody
indeed.
Out the wazoo.
So I'm circled. I got 3 teams here: Minnesota, Houston, and Denver.
Aha!
I knew. Yeah, Denver with a huge win on Monday Night Football. That sucked. I couldn't watch a second of it. And I had 4 fantasy games coming down the wire.
That game was cancer.
It sounded fun though. Every time I
did not bet on the Bills.
Every time I got on Twitter, everyone's just like, "This game's drunk."
Yeah.
Well, yeah, still using that. But then, yeah, at the end,
go home game. You're drunk.
Yeah. Anytime they're in Germany and a team's losing badly, they're like, "Leave that coach in London or in Germany.
Don't let him make him walk home."
Yeah, make him walk home. Make Bill Belichick walk home.
Boy, or his
Scotty, how do you feel about your Broncos?
I've tweeted that before though.
Okay.
About Vance Joseph. R.I.P. the bad Vance Joseph. I think playoffs. The Broncos are going to run the table, and we are 12-5 is not out of the question. That's how I feel about.
By the strictest of definitions, it is not out of the question.
It was funny when it's crazy the way the Broncos have been the last couple of years, and now you say they just beat Mahomes and Josh Allen the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But then I remember after they beat the Chiefs, I just Twitter searched Broncos or whatever, and there was a newscaster being like, "You can squint at the schedule and see 6-6." I was like, "Oh my God, you're already." He's looking 4 games ahead, being like, "You can squint."
And that includes a loss to the Bills, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking he might be a genius that he thought they were going to beat the Bills.
I can squint at the schedule and see 2 losses.
Can I guess what 2?
Yeah, it's easy probably.
Splitting the Chargers in Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Who do we? It was the Browns. I would say we sweep because we play the Chargers well every year.
Yeah, you usually do. That's the one. I mean,
why couldn't the Ravens get DTR twice?
I mean, Raiders you'll probably lose against because you always do.
But
that game won't even matter because you'll be resting your starters.
This year is about breaking curses and streaks. We broke the Kansas City streak. We hadn't won on Monday Night Football since 2012. Yeah, against the comeback against the Chargers in Peyton Manning's first year in Denver. We haven't won in Buffalo since 2007. So we're breaking all these trends. So the Raiders win streak also ends.
And no NFL team in 70 years had given up 70 points.
Relax.
All right. Bengals haven't won on the road in prime time since 2012.
Speaking of a team that's going to score 70 points.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
This is a home game for us?
Yeah. Bengals should score 70.
How are we not doing something?
Because Shelby's going to be in Vegas.
Why did we not plan a trip to Vegas?
I can't just go to Vegas.
Could you imagine just the boys end up in Vegas for the Bengals-Ravens game?
I wake up tomorrow and I'm in Vegas. And my butt is sore.
I mean, yeah, we've pulled it off before. We've pulled a rabbit out of our hats and gone to Vegas before while the Bengals play on Thursday Night Football.
And win.
Yeah.
Zach just wakes up in Vegas like, Zach, you went crazy last night. Look outside your window. It's just a brick wall.
It's like, you're literally at your cousin's while we're at it, that's my stand.
There's a shit on the pool table.
Las Vegas.
Yeah, he's going to Vegas.
Luxor Hotel should be cool. What's gonna suck?
Wait. What's the hotel name?
Luxor.
Yeah, Luxor. 3.7 on Google. Not great.
He knew exactly what it was.
Oh,
he had it pulled up. Yeah, he had it pulled up.
I'll be back in 3 days. Don't watch.
No way. Yeah.
No, it's actually 4.2 on Google. That's not bad actually for a Vegas.
Okay.
So
it
only
was
one bed bug per.
This is the guy that just lets reviews choose his entire life.
It's
so
true.
originally,
it's true.
I booked this in September, and originally I was just like, No, I'm gonna get the cheapest hotel.
Okay, got it.
And because I was gonna have to pay for it.
Usually not a good strat when you're going to Vegas.
No, like not not like the fucking hostel, but
A hospice.
You might get stabbed.
But I was like, I'm gonna choose a shit hotel, whatever. I don't care, and because I'm gonna have to pay for it, and I won't get paid back until the event, because I booked it in September. So I booked Circus.
Oh, dude,
hotel and casino.
I almost did that for a second for Bachelor. So fucking happy.
Really?
It's disgusting.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. But then I realized it's like on the other end of the strip from the venue, and F1's going to be there this weekend.
Right.
So traffic's a nightmare. So the Ubers would have been expensive. And then I literally booked the Luxor yesterday afternoon.
Traffic bad because they're doing it on the Vegas streets?
Huh?
You just have to figure out how to get around like F1 cars?
But now Luxor's like walking distance from the arena. So it's cool. And then I have Saturday off. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe go see Rod Stewart. Fuck around. Maggie May. You know it.
Go see.
You don't know the song Maggie May?
I'm sure if I heard it.
Go see Adele. She's still in Vegas?
Rod Stewart's cheaper, and I like him.
You don't like Adele?
She's alright. Liked her when she was...
Wood.
Yeah, that's my stand. Zach, you have one?
My bug is you. No, I kind of told my story, so I just came in hot with that. I think that'll do.
Cool. Scotty?
My stand is actually I have a bunk rather than a stand, and my bunk.
Your 1 year anniversary was a stand.
Oh yeah, it's been so long that we haven't recorded since then.
Nathan's wife's birthday party was fucking awesome. There's my stand.
Yeah, we had our anniversary. We went to a cabin in Hocking Hills, and we brought Peyton, our dog, and I learned how to use a charcoal grill. Imagine me with a charcoal grill outside.
My human learned how to do a charcoal grill.
My dog loved it too much. Now she's like literally still acting all depressed at home. Like does not want to be there. She's like, I'm a country dog now.
I wonder
my
why.
sleeping bag ended up in the charcoal grill. Shucks.
I think part of it was our bed broke and it spooked her.
How'd it break?
It just broke one day.
No, yeah, dude, it was
no, the
wild,
box,
bro.
so the frame sucks. Like the screws come out sometimes, and like the box spring will just like kind of tilt.
I'll be home 3 days. Don't wash.
Peyton, I'll be home in 3 days. Don't wash.
And so she's just been sad. But I sent 2 weeks ago, the last time we recorded a podcast, I sent in my ticket for the Nuggets making the finals into Circa. From the last time we were in Vegas. I should have just given it to you, Shelby, to go.
Did you get your money back?
Yeah, no shit. Well, dude. I would have had to go all the way into downtown Vegas to go to Circa to cash it.
Oh, no. Circa sucks.
I mean, not when you're not staying there, it does.
I mean, it's downtown is close to the strip.
You could have gone to that deli, though.
Dude, I'm just fucking with you.
Imagine getting just
I would have went
to
Fremont. I would have went back to that Thai restaurant we went to.
Yeah.
That place was gas. I would have not ate and then just used all my expenses to go in on that meal.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten a check though.
That fucking deli in there.
Oh, Saginaws or whatever it is.
Over under 2 weeks getting a check back.
Over.
You think?
Fuck. Didn't you say it's already been like 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But do they just have to receive it within a year or whatever?
What?
I don't know.
When were we there?
September, late September, and I really should be getting back to school. But his ticket wasn't settled till the summer.
Oh, yeah. So he's got...
That's Maggie May, by the way. It's late September.
I'll take your word for it.
It is. Dude, that's a good song.
Okay.
Music.
I wasn't trying to dispute you on anything.
Yeah.
Doesn't play.
I was looking. They got a thing called Backstage Deli at the Luxor. Open 24 hours. Look at the first picture, Zach.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that a pastrom.com?
Jesus Christ. Is that a pastrami?
It does look good.
Another one on my bunk is that it's fucking. Actually, you guys debunked my theory, and I had told all of my coworkers and everyone around me that daylight savings time wasn't a thing. So they all just like thought that it wasn't a thing. And now I work like I do freelancing, but I also work for just a full time.
We know what you do.
Yeah, and the problem is like it's just dark no matter what. Any sunlight that's happens is like I'm like behind a screen. It sucks.
Scotty took my bunk getting dark early, but it does suck that much when you work.
Well, the other thing that sucks is like at like 4:45, it's like the sunlight is it feels like the sunlight is shooting through the back of your skull.
Yeah,
it's so fucking bright.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And it's like cold as fuck.
Winter sunsets are ass.
Dude, it was this morning. I was like, man, I'm gonna need a little coat. It's chilly. Like it's
you throw it on and then
it's 61 by lunch. I'm like, god damn, I'm sweating.
Yeah, I don't want to carry this to my car.
It's also getting like, fuck, I gotta start my car before I.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, you have a remote start, don't you?
I don't.
I do. New Fords have it.
All right.
Jenna's 2016 had one.
No, I have to be really close.
Because it was titanium. Yeah, you're just an SEL, punk bitch.
All right.
Yeah, I've got the rental I got is pretty nice. It's
getting towed right now.
Probably. Well, I think Scotty, did you park in that parking lot when you came here for Sunday?
No, because remember Miranda was like, he's trying to park on the street. We just heard her being like, he's a fucking idiot.
I fucking love Miranda for that.
Yeah, me too.
She didn't say it like that, but in my head, that's how it came
That's how I remember it.
Yeah.
And
Don't you defend her.
Weenie dogs, the pigs in a blankie.
Those were good.
Fucking gas. Shelby, you know, Shelby, I might have to settle down with her. I'm sorry.
Those pigs in a blanket?
Yeah, they're awesome.
Dude. I remember when I bought those from Kroger. They were so good.
She did not buy. She made them.
I know. I'm just fucking kidding. Dude, they were very good.
Yeah, I mean, where else are you supposed to buy food?
Yep. Mr. just learned how to charcoal grill. Was able to heat something up in the microwave.
My woman.
Shelby, do you know how to use a charcoal grill?
Fuck yeah.
There's no
look at me.
fucking
look at
way.
Me.
Shelby's parents just got internet last week. Shelby knows how to rough it a little bit.
Oh my god!
Shelby lived in the closet for half of his life.
He's not Harry Potter.
It was a walk-in closet.
We get it. Your parents were rich. Chill.
I'm so glad you mentioned my parents because I had a quick story.
Okay.
It was
how quick?
Very quick.
All right.
God, you're so mean. You just went on about your fucking breaks.
You begged me to talk about that.
Keep going.
It was at my niece's birthday party, and it was the weekend I got back from New York. And so my aunts are all sitting there, and my dad's sitting there too, and I'm just like,
the story's so long.
And they were like, "Shelby, how was New York?" And I was like, "It was fine." And I'm like,
still there.
They're like,
I love saying this.
Did you do anything? And I'm like, "No, I didn't really have time." You know, I'm like, I went to the Empire State Building because I love Sleepless in Seattle, and my dad was just like, "God." Just like, oh, like the most manly, like I like women, like chick flick. Oh,
my son is dead to me. Ugh.
Daddy, check these.
He acted like I punched him in the jejunum.
Dude, my favorite thing to say to people now. This is how I know I'm getting old. Is like when somebody asks, like, "Oh, how was wherever it was I just went?" Is like still there, and that's it. It's like, "Oh, Zach, how was Mount Rushmore?" Still there.
Like you just don't have the energy to explain.
Yeah,
how it actually was.
That's dad. Where it's like I'm flying to Vegas, and he's like, "Oh, your arms are gonna get tired."
That joke never, and no. I mean never gets old.
No, it really does. My stardom is Napoleon.
Okay,
I'm excited.
I know, and
it's next week.
Yes, Thanksgiving.
Oh, I thought it said the 22nd.
Comes out on Thursday.
Oh shit! I thought it said 22nd.
Well, it may come out on Wednesday, early.
That's what I thought.
Early screening. I have the whole week off, so we should just go. Just go for it.
Go every day next week.
Go every day.
What was its score?
He saw 82. Captain Marvel 187 times.
82 on what?
Rotten.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Now it's at 63.
That can't be true.
Tough.
Scotty's taking this as a personal victory. Fucking weirdo energy.
61 on the tomato.
That's not good.
How do you get to become a Rotten Tomatoes like critic?
How many are there?
It's just like a compilation, I think, of like a ton of different, like the ones who were able to see it first. So like that's why if like critics go and see it first and the ratings like in the 90s, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a banger, because it can only go down from there usually.
CNN.com.
It's gonna be good. Don't worry about it.
No, I know it's gonna.
Just block it out.
I don't care about the ratings.
People are fucking haters.
It's probably shitty.
So don't see it.
You wouldn't understand.
Nobody's making
any
you.
of it.
I know.
He's got the attention span of a walnut.
He's like, whoa, they're French? What is this, the Civil War?
Scotty, what should the spread be? Zach, do you want me to play with Drew Lock? That bad video? Send this to your doctor, Scotty. Get ADHD medication. Stardom, Napoleon. My sit-em was Deshaun Watson. I guess we've already talked about it with the Broncos thing.
He's literally been sat.
Poetic justice.
Mm-hmm. How's that a sit-em?
I guess
my sit-em is like Deshaun Watson has to sit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
My stardom, or my stand is actually Russell Wilson's contract now, because it's not as bad as, it's not death anymore, status.
I mean,
but
you still traded a lot and paid a lot for like a mid-tier quarterback.
All right. My stardom is NBA Brawls.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
Russell Wilson's like 2019 Tannehill.
All right. That's fine. I'll take that, bro.
2020.
I mean, they both made the playoffs and beat the Ravens. So
2020 they lost to the Ravens.
In 2019 they beat the Ravens.
2020 they lost to the Ravens.
So maybe we'll save next year for losing to the Ravens and win.
Okay.
That Marcus Peters interception was fucking everything. Where they went and fucking danced on the
Marcus
logo.
Peters has zesty energy on the field. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh! You ever see him? He doesn't tackle.
He's such a weirdo.
He just tries to like hold it. Like he tries to strip the ball, so it looks like he's trying to hold the guy's hand.
He's a weirdo.
It's very weird. And when he had that pick six against the Lions, I almost died. So I was like, dude, the Lions should be up 30.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, stardom is NBA Brawls. Draymond Green putting Rudy Gobert into a headlock was fucking gas. My favorite part about it was the aftermath and the podcast. By the way, how the fuck did they get a podcast up this quickly with all the visuals? But Roan and Patrick Beverly, he widowy went on a podcast as well.
Fucking stuck the landing on that one.
They were talking about how like Cat didn't do anything; he just mean mugged them and then didn't stick up for Rudy Gobert at all. It's just like he's like they're fucked. He's like there's nothing you can do. He's fucked. Like then like the Warriors play the Wolves in the playoffs and Cat tries to get big on him. He's like fuck you, I ain't worried about you. Like you didn't stand up for your boy. You a punk. You a little pussy ass bitch. And he's fucked. And I love that.
I thought it was fun. I saw a Timberwolves fan tweet the picture of Cat getting choked out by was that Ben Simmons? Who choked him out?
Who choked who out?
Cat.
No one choked.
A couple years ago.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was like him, and then a picture of Rudy Gobert get choked out. He was like, "These are our centers."
Hanging in the Luhvere.
Hanging in the what?
Hanging in the what?
Laverne.
What? Scotty, what'd you say?
What are you talking about?
Dude, what'd you say? Say it again now.
What's the art museum in Paris called?
It is pronounced.
No.
What'd you say? Clip this when you're editing
I know.
next week.
I'm not giving you my fucking
gorgeous
audio.
Hanging in the Louvre?
Yeah, not the Laverne.
Luhvere. No, I didn't say earn. Luhvere. That's what I said.
It's just the Louvre.
Oh, is it really? No R?
You don't pronounce it.
Oh,
it's there, but
the script, penned by David Scarpa, can't decide if it's a drama, a comedy, or a farce. The seriousness combined with the comedic dialogue sometimes causes the film to venture into camp territory, rating C-.
Yuck.
I'm just going to cut in.
I'm rating you a C for cunt. Shut up.
Sophia Seminillo with a C.
Oh.
Ugh.
I'm just going to interject at random times with...
bad reviews?
Well, so I'll mix in good ones.
All right.
Wait, hold on a second.
If I can find any. No, I'm kidding. Plenty.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I have to find Pat Beverly, Cat.
Whittlewy.
I was playing some Call of Duty last night. You'd be like,
sure.
This guy, like, I was in a lobby with, just would do that repeatedly. You'd like,
Whittly?
he was so funny. No, you'd be like, I would think twice before timing. My dad is a Whittly watching right now, and he's part of the FBI. So, I probably would think twice about killing me and cussing me out. So it's like Whittly.
I don't know. Maybe you should think.
I would think twice before. Like Whittly. For real.
All right.
I'm trying to do Scotty. I'm trying to do the random like grab Zach's face.
Zaps. You're done.
Get into Luhvere and Shirley. Out of nowhere, manliest things draft. I'm seeing someone already did it. What's the manliest thing you can do, Zach? See if
change my oil.
If it was drafted. Have someone else change my oil? That's what I do.
I change my oil. I change my own oil.
No, not on here.
Okay.
Nothing with cars.
Huh.
First round picks in the manliest things draft. Number 1 is smoking cigars.
Oh yeah.
Competing in World's Strongest Man.
No.
Grilling meat.
Yeah.
Having a strong arm. And dipping.
Probably stronger than both of yours, but.
And dipping.
Only true chaw, not like your fucking
bro.
pussy
Who do we?
Facts.
We should find out.
Dipping. Scotty, you did grilling meat. That's the only thing you can do on here since you can't smoke cigars.
I can.
Should,
I just don't inhale it.
We should probably find out.
What do we? Shut your mouth if I was you.
Paul smoked a cigar for the first time at the party, so it's like Paul can do it. But we should
talk about
have
grilling meat.
Arm wrestling competition.
You want to?
Yeah, find out who's got the stronger arm.
Oh, okay. I've been working out too. I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, they had
here
running
we
on
go.
the elliptical.
No, I've been lifting.
Help your arm strength. Been lifting?
Yeah, for like months.
Yeah, maybe lifting balls into your face. Got his ass.
You did.
Second round of the manliest
Not that there'd be anything
thing.
wrong with that.
Second round of the manliest thing. Having tools.
Having tools? My
having
wife
like
got the tools, so I have them.
Ramping a monster truck, talking chicks, not going to the hospital, and drinking beer.
Jennifer Aniston from Friends, am I right, boys?
Yeah. Genuinely thrilling. Ridley Scott's incredible, precise, and masterfully acted film is his finest since Gladiator. The very definition of a must-see film. Rating 5 out of 5 from Linda Marek.
Never heard of.
All right, I'm back in on chicks.
All right, we want to go into Boardwalk?
Kiki, do you love me?
It's funny when we don't record and we like put Boardwalk in the chat and I have to like go back and find it. It's a bitch. But we got updated records here. I asked Nathan for an update on how Crossfires are doing. He said at like 11 a.m. this morning, he was like, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, he
never got back
that's
to me.
fucked. There's no fucking way we get that.
Because we were talking in the chat all day. And Nathan does have handwriting like a 4th grader, dude.
Yeah.
You should see mine. It is fucking awful.
Really?
Yes.
Mine's pretty good.
Nathan looks like he's...
Yours isn't very good either, to be honest with you.
That was my cursive.
Yeah, mine.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about just that.
Oh, yeah. It's just like...
Yeah.
No,
Chicken scratch.
It's not that it's good. It's just like Nathan looks like he is in 4th grade and spends like 2 minutes on each letter.
Oh yeah, I could write cursive. That wouldn't look too bad, but my regular handwriting.
You know what makes
no good.
You know what makes Nathan's like handwriting look so awful is that like
that he wrote Caitlin as Kato.
Oh God, no! It's that he like this is what makes it look like he's like
just the fact that he's alive
is that each letter is a different size. Like that's my biggest pet peeve. That's like a child writing where like it starts out really small, but by the end of the message, the font it just gets like 4 sizes bigger. It's like, dog, what were you cooking by the end of this?
Shelby, that was fantastic, by the way.
What?
The fucking writing out that snippet that I sent.
Oh, I awake full of you. Your image and the memory of last night's intoxicating pleasure has left no rest to my senses. Humbly yours.
Humbly yours.
Hey, I did it too.
Dude, when I say I had tears in my eyes because I read it being like, oh, that's funny. And then at the top it said Zach's vape. And it was, the fact that it was in print, not cursive, that smoked me. Smoked me, dude.
I saw Zach's vape, and I was like, I ain't reading the rest of this shit.
Yeah, Napoleon was cooking. Like, vape is kind of cursive, and Zach's is just full print.
Let's get into Boardwalk.
The Z is hard.
From last week, Zach 1-5-1, Nathan 1-5-1, Shelby 4-2-1.
No way.
Yeah, I go to your DM.
Wait. Can I bring up a comment from Zach though? He's like,
Scotty, you were 3-4.
We talked about cursive
calculated
Z's,
them up differently.
and Zach goes, Z's had third grade Zach in a spin cycle.
Yeah, remember Sunday night you were like Shelby's 3-2-1 pending Raiders +1.
Oh yeah. So you were 4-2-1?
4-2-1.
Good thing
Scotty, I feel like because I did worse, you should have done worse too.
Oh, but right now the standings: Scotty, a strong, a healthy 38-32 in first place.
I don't like that.
Zach, second place.
I do like that.
35-32-3. You're a game and a half behind Scotty.
Ooh.
Shelby, 34-35-1.
You fucking suck.
3.5. Well, just wait. I got another name on the list.
Are you sitting down?
Oh, don't worry. Shelby figures it out, and then we'll be like, dude, collusion somehow.
Yeah, just like with his fucking fantasy team.
Scotty could go 0-7, and Nathan could go 7-0.
It is.
And Nathan would still be in third place. He wouldn't pass Scotty. Nathan 27-38-5.
Fuck, dude, that is like garbage.
8.5 games back.
Nathan's really bad, not just at Boardwalk, but like regular betting too.
Yeah, that was so funny. You're like, one of the random weeks, Nathan's like, "Can I come over too?" Or he would never ask that.
Right.
He was like, "Oh no, it was the Thursday night when I gave out Dalton Kincaid, and I almost lost, and then he got." Nathan's like, I would tail, but I've been so cold lately. And Zach's like, yeah, I don't want your betting aids on this bet.
I still placed it for him.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't tell him until afterwards.
What a nice surprise.
I know, right?
Okay. First game. Yeah, Nathan, let me message him real quick, see if there's any possible way he can send in his picks.
Fucking bitch. All right.
I need like at least like 3 player props from him too.
Yeah. What's our What's our first game?
Yeah. Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Cleveland laying 2. Totals 34.
Line has since moved to 1.
Ooh.
Glad I got that Steelers in a teaser then.
Yeah. I'm going over 34.
Whoa,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Gets especially DTRs, a couple picks.
Down to 33 now too, man. The totals come down, yeah. Did you bet it already?
No, not with real.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, it'll be better with my real money.
Right.
But kind of sucks for Boardwalk.
Yeah.
Nathan said, "Hold shit." Oh shit. Hold on. Hold shit.
Hold shit.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'm at Kate's B-Day dinner.
I know we do. I know we do.
I don't know. I don't know. Kate. Do you mean Cato?
Send that.
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh +2. I would just take money line. That's the word I'll take
for
+2
today. Is smoke. Fucking hits.
Smoked me.
It's hitting.
Base Chasen says it a lot.
The kids at school are saying "thug it out" a lot.
Thug it out.
Just thug it out, man. Like anytime they complain about something small, like, oh man, I got a cold, and they're like, bro, just thug it out. It's like, oh, I got an F on this test, man. Just thug that out, man. Thug that shit out.
That plays though.
I know. I don't want to give them credit because they're fucking teenagers and they're stupid,
but they're probably funny as shit.
There's a lot of things that I can't laugh at that inside I'm fucking rolling on the floor.
Scotty, your picks for the game?
I know we do
the football game.
Yeah, I know we do totals and sides, but can we do over under total touchdowns, or is that not allowed? You tell me.
Say no.
No.
Say no.
Me not like it.
All right, because I would have Pittsburgh under total touchdowns, but I think I'm just. What's Pittsburgh's team total over under?
I don't know. Why don't you look it up?
It's got to be like 16.5.
16.5.
Is it?
Is it really?
No, that's 15.5. The Browns are 16.5.
Oh my god, dude.
Steelers are 15.5. Why are the Steelers 15.5? They think the Browns are going to score more than the Steelers? That's weird.
I mean, they're favored.
No, I know, but like,
I'm going.
Steelers aren't good. Cleveland team total over what?
Defense is really
Pittsburgh
good.
team total over 15.5.
15.5.
Okay.
The Steelers are not good.
No, they're not. They've been outgained.
Makes me
every
so
game.
mad.
No,
dude.
Browns.
Oh, you're done.
What's Cleveland's team total?
16.5.
No.
I'm doing that because it's home. If it was in Pittsburgh, I'd take the Pittsburgh team total over. But.
The Chesterfield. The Davenport.
Nathan is going with Pittsburgh +2.
Fucking hate my pick.
Yeah, I would too. Chargers laying 3 at Green Bay, total 44.
Chargers. Yeah. This game.
I think the Chargers offense is elite. I mean, it can be. Had a great day against the Lions. I think the Packers offense is bad enough to make the Chargers defense look good.
This is a rat line.
There's no Chargers.
It's the biggest rat line of all time.
There's no Chargers team total on listed.
Give me
Just
Chargers.
the Packers at 20.5.
I'll take the Chiefs.
I want to take the Chiefs as well.
In Green Bay?
Coincidentally, in Green Bay, yeah. This is such a rat line. Actually, the next 2 games are kind of ratty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the Chargers -3 as well.
How the fuck is Seattle only -1?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I guess you kind of have to take -3 here.
Is it consensus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Earthquake.
All right.
Game of the year.
Moving on.
Seattle -1 at the Rams, total 46.
Ooh.
This is such a rat line.
Is it?
Yes.
Stafford's
Especially
probably back,
since
though.
Seattle opened +1.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rams team total under 22.5.
Ooh.
It's a key number.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fade the public then. I'm gonna go Rams +1.
Ooh, I like that.
What does this guy know?
Zach, what's the first half over/under?
That's a good question. I was just on it and backed out, and you're like, "Hey, Zach, what's the first half over/under?"
Seattle's like good.
So now I have to go all.
I don't think they're that
I
good
think
either.
Seattle got exposed by Baltimore. And
Do I get a
Gino's
23?
Terrible.
Yeah, but did the Lions get exposed by Baltimore?
Halftime.
No, but the Seattle went and barely beat the Washington Commanders the week after.
21.5.
Ugh. What's the total in the game?
44.
It dropped all the way from. Okay, then I'll take under 46.
There you go.
Nathan's pick is Seattle -1, so crossfire with Scotty. Like where you're at there, Scotty. Minnesota. I included the Monday night game because they're 2 really good games.
Yeah.
Minnesota at Denver. Scotty's Broncos laying 2.5, total 43.
You already know.
Denver.
Yep. Easy.
I'm gonna take under 42. I think this is gonna be.
We got 43, buddy.
Okay, sweet.
Go off
Even better.
what we wrote down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going under 43 as well, but Denver -2.5. It's calling me. So I think the Josh Dobbs
magic is wearing off.
So I'm gonna actually go
double under with Minnesota team total
And then a bonus.
as a bonus, and then, which is gonna be funny when tease and thank you includes
Denver or Minnesota.
Minnesota team total under 20.5. Yeah, this is the Broncos fan. Like, it's gonna be crazy in Denver because the fans are back. And primetime, Josh Dobbs. I don't think Justin Jefferson's coming back yet. Yeah, I like that. Nathan's pick is
A loser.
Denver -2.5.
Oops.
Denver -2.5.
Whoopsie poopsie.
Monday Night Football, Eagles getting 2.5 in Kansas City, total 45.5.
Over 45.5.
Over 45.5.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
It does. It seems like when are these primetime unders gonna?
Yeah. What was the total from the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I mean
50 something.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be weather in Kansas City though.
There's weather every day. Dumb shit. I'm sorry. You're not a dumb shit.
Philly's gonna be in some teasers too though.
I'm going to take KC -2.5, only for the reason that it's at home, and I originally
Taylor
wrote
Swift
down.
Gonna be there?
I originally wrote down.
Jesus Christ!
And the Kelsey family.
I originally wrote down.
Oh my God!
Philly +2.5, but I think that Andy Reid off a bye, I can't bet against. So
True.
That is a
I'll
good
go with over
fucking point.
45.5 with Zach.
Hey,
There's weather every day.
I love it when you tail a pick I've already taken. It makes me feel like I'm not a total fucking idiot.
Have you ever thought
my bonus,
he just does it for solidarity, though?
No, I like it. Minnesota team total was already my bonus. Nathan has a bonus. It's Houston -5. Square ball bet of the week, by the way.
You want my bonus?
I do.
It is Bears team total over 19.5. They're playing Detroit, and I know that Detroit has a pretty good defense.
They don't, though.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But Justin Fields...
You bring up a valid point.
Valid point. You've totally contradicted exactly what I said. But I think with Justin Fields is on track to be back. Am I correct?
Yeah, full practice today.
Yeah, so I think with him being back in the offense, I think the Lions are going to not know what to do with their defensive game plan because, I mean, just not like this is the first time Justin Fields has played. But I think that, anytime a quarterback comes back or a new quarterback comes in, that always seems to throw a team for a loop for at least a few quarters, and I think they can get to 20 points.
But you could get some garbage time here, too.
That, too, yeah. That's what I love about low team totals.
That's like in the Giants.
Unless it's the Patriots.
Like the Giants when it was 10.5 last week, and they scored 17 when the Cowboys were already up 40.
Yeah.
That was my lumberyard of the century pick.
Yeah.
Cowboys -17.5.
Yeah. That was incredible.
A lavish, thoughtful drama that remains entranced and bemused by France's most notorious emperor, a brilliant strategic mind who could not have been more insecure. A series of accomplished battle sequences looking for a better movie to connect them. Damn.
Ooh.
Brian went in.
What a dick.
Scotty, bonus that you're going to change 3 times?
No, I'm laying the lumber in Detroit, -8.
Ooh, okay.
Lumberyard alert. Does that count, or does it have to be double digits?
I think double digits would have to be.
Or is it over a touchdown?
Yeah. I like the pick. Detroit's probably going to end up with some teasing.
It made me not a lumberyard, but it definitely is a hefty woodpile.
My lock is something I considered making a GOTY. A goatee.
Ooh. What is it?
Can we guess?
Sure.
Is it a spread?
Nope.
Game total?
Nope.
Can you just tell us what it is?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you asked to guess.
I didn't.
No. I want to know the category I'm guessing.
Oh, it's
at least.
team total.
Okay, I'm gonna guess this correctly.
Is it Dolphins over?
It is. It is.
You know how I knew that? Because they're playing the fucking Raiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dolphins off a bye. So I don't hate
off
it.
a bye. A-Chain coming back to over
Dolphins
29.5. Just need 30 points.
That's it. Just 30.
It's a lot of points.
They should score.
I'm laying the lumber in my lock. They should honestly score 71.
I'm gonna do the same thing as my lock. Game
Let's
of the year.
go, baby.
Is it a game of the year?
He said it's a game of the year.
He already had one.
I said close.
Oh, that's close enough.
He already had a game of the year.
No, not me. Scotty.
Scotty's already had a game of the year. Nathan is the only one who has not had a game
You
of
can
the year.
have multiple games of the year.
You can?
Yeah.
Does the first one have to hit, though?
No.
I thought a
not a
game of the year is a game of the year. Like,
I know.
of the year.
But like,
Because everything else would
it's
have
like
to be
Stu
like
Fighter has
a nuclear missile whale play.
like game of the century.
Yeah. Scotty, is this a game of the
That's
century?
like Stu Fighter has a game of the year every week.
This is game of the week. This is my pick of the week. It's my lock.
Okay.
Of the week.
Okay.
Game
I'm
of the
not
week.
taking it.
Oh, I'm taking it as my lock. What's your lock?
My lock is going to be
Miami money line.
Nope, it's
Tampa Bay.
no.
Nathan's lock, by the way, Jacksonville -6.5. Another bet that I do like.
Damn it, dude! I need
take
Titans to win.
Dude, I know.
I'm going to take under 49 in Cardinals Texans. The reason for that being is like Kyler's back, so I think he's going to be scoring a lot more. I think that's probably not going to happen against
That'll be on my card.
Houston.
I'm going to bet that.
And Texans, I mean, they just lit up Cincinnati's defense. I mean, Cincinnati looked disinterested in stopping them from scoring. I think that would be fair to say.
Classic trap game.
Right. So I think that the number's getting inflated because of a lot of different factors. So I'm going to go ahead and fade that with the under 49.
All right, tease and thank you is 5-5. Minnesota, Philly, 8.5 on each.
Minnesota, Philly. Okay.
Zach's lock of the week of the century.
Lock of the week of the century is going to be Tennessee Titans +7. Jacksonville are frauds, and I'm going to fade They looked terrible against. I mean, Brock Purdy is not invincible.
But he got his weapons back, and that's a really good offense.
That's true. That's true. But I think that this is going to be a tough stretch for Jacksonville that they will inevitably bounce back from and be on a fucking tear by the time I go see the Ravens play them in December. So, yeah.
I like Baltimore?
It's in Florida.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Yep. December 15th, something like that. 15th, 16th, something like that. Yeah. So, yeah, I like Titans +7 here. Jags. I like Jags to win though. Jags, I think, are in a good spot for a teaser.
Need the Titans to win, and like Will Levis, they haven't looked great the last 2 weeks, but like he's gotten a lot of pub from the first. I'm obsessed with watching him throw the ball.
Yeah.
Who?
It does look good. Will Levis. Yeah.
Is he just?
He stands in that pocket. He's gonna get hurt.
Take over on sacks for Jacksonville.
Saxonville of the year. Okay. Scotty's effing loser bet of the week is 1-1.
Oh yeah, finally got a win on the board in one of my segments.
Dude, it was Browns -8 against the Cardinals.
Dude, take San Fran.
There is no winning and losing in fucking loser bet of the week, honestly.
Yeah. It's in the name. It almost has to be a stinky dog. Like it almost has to be like the Raiders.
No, you would think.
Or the Panthers.
There are a lot of candidates for fucking loser bet of the year. The Giants +9 in Commanders, and even the Commanders -9 is a fucking loser bet.
It's like the reverse of a rat line.
Yeah.
It's like if you take the other side.
It's
of a
also
rat
like
line.
Who wants to root for whatever this bet is? Like you're a fucking loser.
Like who's gonna bet on Tommy?
It's almost like this is not a fucking loser. It's a mixture of like this is a fucking loser. Like it's going to not hit.
Is he really playing again?
Yeah.
They're not gonna try somebody else.
I think so, unless they get Matt Barkley in there.
You'd almost rather see that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
How have they not signed Joe Flacco?
I don't know. Well, because they're done for the year. They don't.
Yeah, I guess that's
the
true.
fucking loser bet is you're a fucking loser for making it, and it's also like this is a fucking loser.
Hey, tell us what it is.
It's the Bills -7, and you might like it. You're like
against the Jets
-7. You're a fucking loser. You're like.
But
the Bills are ready to fucking like explode. It's like, but the Jets are a good defense. This is just like, who wants to bet this terrible, stinky Bills team to win by over a touchdown?
Dude, they're 5-5.
Yeah.
They suck.
That's why -7 is a fucking loser bet.
That was our most confident when we did the over-unders for the Hopeless fan. I was like, the Bills will win 11 games.
Oh my God.
Of course they will. They can lose.
It's like their defense has only gotten healthier. Same offense.
They can only lose one more game the rest of the year, and they have like the hardest schedule of all time.
Yeah.
Also, another candidate was Buccaneers +11.5 against the Bears.
Yeah.
Just when I see 11.5 on my board, it's like this is more gross than like a +13.
If I bet the Bucks +11.5, they're going to go up 7-0.
Is 11.5 the least
27-10.
key number of effort?
Yes.
It's so disgusting to look at. After looking at boards for several years, weeks on weeks for several years, you start to like see like you train your eyes to know what numbers look good when you're looking at it. Like
+7.5 always looks good.
Yeah, I would like almost sexual. Like ooh. This number I'm looking at gets my juices flowing a little bit, but then I look at 11.5 and my dick goes inside my body.
Pfeiffer's player prop, I haven't gotten one from him in forever, okay.
So fuck him.
Yeah. So he needs to give us like 4. Let me run down the manliest things.
Walk in your trap. Take over your trap.
Take over your trap. Ski. Why you see me? He's trying to say what's up. The manliest things draft, the final 3 rounds.
Say Marky Mark every time Mark Andrews catches or touches the
Marky Mark. Say Marky Mark every time Mark Andrews has to take a fucking insulin shot.
I say it now for tight ends that aren't Mark Andrews. Just like Laporta.
Uzama.
Hockey Hawkinson.
Yeah, it's my guy.
There was who played in prime time.
It'd be Sammy Sam.
Sunday night.
Sammy Sam, you dipshit.
Jets Raiders. Maxie Max. That's when he caught a touchdown.
Yeah, nice.
Or no, Mikey Mike was Michael Mayer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I always forget. I keep forgetting. It's like, oh yeah, Foster Moreau followed Carr to New Orleans. Because he was that guy who came in. That Darren Waller injury was that last season. He came in for Darren Waller, and he had that one game where he had like 7 catches for 140 yards.
Yeah, with
like
my
2
boy,
touchdowns.
With my backup QB throwing on the ball.
All right. Last 3 rounds of manliest things. Not talking to your best friends. Having a boner.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Internalizing emotion. Not remembering birthdays.
Oh, yeah.
Driving a pickup truck. Knowing about cars.
What about laying?
There's a car one.
Hating Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Knowing a lot about World War II, and it's a picture of Dale Earnhardt Sr. storming the beach in his car. Is this real? Knowing directions. Eating red meat.
Okay.
Talking about high school sports stories. Chopping down a tree.
Yes.
Lumber.
There
Never changing your opinion on anything. Firm handshake. And not wearing a jacket. It's pretty good.
My legs don't get cold. My legs don't get cold.
King. Is that our show?
That's our show.
All right.
What a great show it was.
Here we go. There's a little place where the sun sleeps late and pulls himself a shot of tequila. It's a little place called Pleasure Island. That's where I'd like to feel ya. It's easy to find just beyond the last wave. Dolphins and whales are up mating. Sail all day and all night and then take a hard ride. That's where I'll be awaiting. Pleasure Island, island of pleasure. No need to stop and think. Pleasure Island, a beautiful treasure.